knew we needed more than just the 3 or 4 exam rooms that we had. So that was the main impetus for leaving the previous facility. And so in sort of figuring out, how much space would we need and want to have, we knew that odds are there were other specialists out there that would want to join a brand new veterinary startup, privately owned, who have shared a similar, set of values and mindset that we had. So we didn't know what to expect. We knew it was going to be ophthalmology plus something else. And so it was really kind of organic how it all came to be. They approached me and said, "We heard you were building something special. Do you have room for other specialists?" And I said, "This is great. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen." And the nice thing is I didn't have to ask. It sort of came to us. And so it all kind of came together really quite easily. I'd known April for a while, but we hadn't really worked that closely together. But her reputation was very strong as being very friendly and personable. And so I knew that I couldn't go wrong really working with Patterson. They look at design, they offer to kind of help redesign the space, or at least add to the design elements, which it's pretty rare, I think, to find outside groups that are furbishing equipment, but also thinking about efficiency and flow and how the whole thing is coming together. So the fact that she had any interest and input, I found, just added to the level of expertise I felt like I was receiving.
We had to plan for 3, possibly 4, if you add radiology. So you have the oncologist, you have the radiologist, you've got the ophthalmologist, and then you have the veterinary surgeon. And so with that, each different department needed specialized equipment. They needed specialized areas to operate, but then they all had to be able to work together. This hospital is filled with a whole lot of wonderful pieces of equipment that you don't see in everyday general practices. We have something called a VistaPure system, and that is actually used in dental practices all across the country. And it is to help provide water to a lot of their specialized equipment. So they have a lot of autoclaves in this facility. That's another piece of equipment. They don't just have regular steam autoclave. They have gas or plasma. So they have a whole bunch of different autoclaves because they have specialized ophthalmology pieces that need to be sterilized.
Staff has definitely come in this place and been like, whoa, this is beautiful. These things are beautiful. Thank you for giving us all these tools. And I think another aspect of that is the fact that we're private practice. So we can literally, someone asks for something, we can look it up and get it, right? We can get that special equipment for someone. But I think we went in thinking of all the little details that are gonna make staff happy. I hear time and time again, we don't even have a break room. We have a break room. We have a huge break room, and it's beautiful, a hand-painted table and everything. And it is just one of those things where you can walk in there and be like, I can take a deep breath. I can relax. I don't have to be stressed. I have the tools in my toolbox. I have all the little things that I need to do my job, and I have a place to relax.
The art here at the gallery, here at SAVS, is really primarily for the clients that are coming in with their pets. So if you're coming to SAVS, you're here for something serious, you're dealing with a highly stressful situation, you're nervous, and the art on the walls is really here to speak to them. Give our clients a place that feels comforting, warm, offers a little bit of joy, maybe some inspiration. And so this art really serves a purpose in terms of connecting with our clients and just offering an environment that feels healing through art. And then by night, we kind of switch, we turn this hospital upside down. There are no animals here usually at night or over the weekends. And so we have art events where we get to shed some light, on the people that we're partnering with to, that we're hanging the artwork on, or give the nonprofit a place to share what they do and raise some money for them. And it's been so much fun. It's been a lot of joy to create and see this evolve over the years.
I love that this is a homey place. I love this education room. Dr. Gruller had a vision for the practice prior to opening it, and he really wanted to help educate the veterinary community.
You can fit about 30 people up here comfortably. We have chairs and tables set up ordinarily for like our weekly staff meetings. So all 3 businesses will use this as their weekly meeting center. We also use this for our bi-monthly continuing education for veterinarians. So we average between 4 to 6 annual meetings that we have upstairs. We get our all the curriculum approved through the Texas State Board of Veterinary Medical Examiners. And so it's accredited CE, it's free. We're usually serving food, sometimes wine for those that want to participate. And we have great lectures that we put on the screen behind us, and it's very engaging. And it's all about learning and just continuing to grow, continuing to get better in our field. As an ophthalmologist, I feel like my quality of life as a veterinarian is a little bit elevated to kind of take for granted what it is that I do. We get great clientele that come in this building, great veterinarians that are referring patients over. Our work, for the most part, is fairly easy and less complicated compared to being a general, small animal veterinarian. They're dealing with all the real difficult moments, the emergencies that come up, the critical patients, the end of life type discussions. So for what I do as an ophthalmologist, I feel like with our quality of life being so good that I want to make myself as available to my clients, as available to my staff and referring veterinarians. And I feel really blessed to be in this position where I could have the bandwidth to even consider a ground up construction, that I have support from my family, from my community. And so I feel like I'm living a dream with what I've been able to do.